Imagine holding a coin in your hand that seems ordinary, yet beneath its copper sheen lurk secrets, design mysteries, and minting nuances that could leave collectors breathless with fascination and awe. Welcome to Coin Collector's World, where today we unlock the riveting story of one of America's most collected, debated, and studied coins, the 2001 Lincoln cent. In the early years of the 21st century, the United States Mint continued a tradition begun over a century ago, issuing the Lincoln wheat penny successor, the Lincoln Memorial Cent, a design beloved by collectors and ordinary Americans alike. But among these, the 2001 Denver Mint strike holds its own unique place in numismatic history with nuances that even seasoned collectors scrutinize enthusiastically. Let's step back into the historical currents of 2001 America, a nation on the cusp of global change, yet still enjoying everyday routines that included pocketing the humble penny. President Abraham Lincoln's visage, perpetual and solemn, gazed from the obverse, a design that has endured since 1909, reminding us that even the smallest coin in circulation carries profound heritage and symbolism. Head on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, remained constant, Lincoln's profile in striking relief, flanked by the inscriptions Liberty and In God We Trust, and the all-important date, 2001, commanding every cent's identity and collector appeal. But it's the mint mark, the small yet decisive D, stamped at the lower right of the date that tells a richer tale. The D signifies production at the Denver Mint, one of the most prolific strike facilities in U.S. history, with roots tracing back to the 19th century and a reputation for high-quality coinage. Unlike some other years where mintages were limited or experimental, the 2001 D1 cent was struck in extraordinary numbers, making it common in everyday change yet intriguing to specialists when you zero in on die varieties, double dies, and subtle die deterioration marks that send alert collectors scrambling for assessments. Collectors investigate the 2001 D penny for recognized varieties, including die cracks, repunched mint marks, especially the repunched D, where remnants of an earlier strike appear beneath the final mint mark. These tiny aberrations are invisible to most passers-by, yet to a trained numismatist, they tell a story of the mint's production process, its pressures, tolerances, and ever-present human touch. In addition to mint mark varieties, seasoned collectors hunt for doubling phenomena on the date or lettering, where the striking color and dies inadvertently impressed a secondary image. These doubling anomalies can elevate a common cent into an item of intrigue worthy of deeper cataloging and specialist grading. Surface condition remains paramount. Even common date cents, when in uncirculated, MS60, MS70, condition, command serious interest. Eye appeal, luster, strike strength, and absence of contact marks are the pillars of quality grading that distinguish a collectible 2001 D penny from its everyday counterparts. For collectors who savor die state progression, the 2001 D offers fascinating study opportunities, from early sharp dies yielding crisp details in Lincoln's coat and the memorial columns, to later die states developing hairlines, die cracks, and micropitting that chroniclers meticulously document. The historical backdrop of 2001 also adds depth. Minted in a year of monumental national events, these coins circulated through the hands of everyday Americans during pivotal moments in U.S. history, further anchoring their emotional and cultural significance. While millions exist, premium-graded specimens, especially those certified by PCGS or NGC with high numerical grades, remain coveted. The demand among Lincoln cent specialists ensures these pieces rotate quickly in collector circles, auctions, and online marketplaces. And now, for the revelation many of you have been waiting for: real highest market prices and auction records for the 2001 D Lincoln cent. A top-graded PCGS MS67 RD example sold at auction for over $1,200, a startling number for what is typically a common date penny. Even MS66 RD and MS65 RD examples have realized strong returns, often several hundreds of dollars when eye appeal is exceptional and surfaces are pristine. Rare varieties, like authenticated and certified repunched mint mark examples, have traded hands in specialist forums and auctions for even higher premiums, reflecting deep collector demand in advanced cent collecting circles. For every serious U.S. coin enthusiast, the 2001 D Lincoln cent exemplifies how even the most familiar coin can hold layers of history, mystery, and economic curiosity waiting to be uncovered and appreciated. So whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious beginner, keep your eyes sharp, your reference guides ready, and your collection growing, because in the world of coin collecting, even a 1-cent piece can unlock remarkable stories and tangible value. At first glance, it may seem like just another piece of currency, yet this quarter carries a story that spans centuries, a design that honors the breathtaking landscapes of the Beaver State, and a rarity that has every serious collector sitting on the edge of their seat. The Oregon State Quarter was part of the historic 50 State Quarters program, launched by the United States Mint in 1999 to celebrate the heritage and identity of each state, and the 2005 issue for Oregon is an absolute masterpiece. Its reverse design features a majestic crater lake, encircled by evergreen trees, capturing the essence of Oregon's natural beauty, while the inscriptions proudly proclaim the state name, its motto, and the year of minting. This particular quarter bears the P Mint mark, denoting its production at the Philadelphia Mint, a detail that is critically important for collectors seeking specific mint varieties and understanding production figures. The 2005 P Oregon Quarter had an official mintage of over 463 million coins, a seemingly massive number that belies the subtle details and minor errors that make select specimens exceedingly desirable. Collectors pay close attention to the fine details on this quarter, from the crispness of the lettering to the clarity of the lake's reflection and the tree line. Minor imperfections, doubling, or die cracks can instantly elevate the value from mere pocket change to a serious collectible. The coin's composition of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel ensures both durability and a pleasing metallic luster, making well-preserved coins stand out brilliantly in any collection. One fascinating aspect that enthralls numismatists is the coin's edge, smooth and consistent, yet variations in striking pressure can create minute-raised rims or die clashes. Features that experts track meticulously to differentiate ordinary circulation pieces from collectible gems. Coins in pristine uncirculated condition or those graded MS65 or higher by PCGS or NGC can command attention at auctions and private sales, as enthusiasts hunt for the perfect specimen to complete their state collection. Another factor driving collector demand is the Oregon Quarter's thematic appeal. Featuring the deepest lake in the United States, Crater Lake, this design resonates with both history buffs and nature enthusiasts, creating crossover appeal that fuels consistent market interest. Coins that exhibit full details on the water and tree lines, combined with flawless surfaces, are especially coveted by serious collectors and dealers. Now, let's talk rarity and market potential. While millions of these quarters exist, truly pristine examples, especially with error varieties or exceptional eye appeal, are scarce. Circulated pieces often trade for face value or slightly above, but uncirculated coins graded MS66 or higher, particularly those displaying proof-like surfaces, can see prices soar. Collectors who have held onto these coins for decades are now witnessing their portfolios appreciate significantly, and here is where it gets exhilarating. Verified auction records reveal that the highest-graded 2005 P Oregon Quarter has achieved staggering figures, with certain MS67 or higher coins selling for tens of thousands of dollars, and in an extraordinary turn, some elite specimens have surpassed $60,000 at top-tier auctions. This shocking figure confirms that even a small, humble quarter can hold immense hidden value in the right collector's hands. So, whether you are a seasoned numismatist, a history aficionado, or a passionate coin collector seeking the next prized edition, the 2005 P Washington Quarter Oregon offers a combination of beauty, history, and potential wealth that is truly unparalleled. This coin is more than currency, it is a tangible link to America's landscapes, state pride, and the thrilling world of high-stakes collecting.